In today's episode, I'm going to give you one tip on how to be a great guest expert on podcasts. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. This is your host, Jessica Rhodes, and welcome to Interview Connections TV. This morning, I am bringing you one simple tip, one thing that you can do if you're going to be a guest expert on podcasts and internet radio shows. There's one thing that you can and should be doing to really make a memorable appearance with the host. The reason I'm filming this today in my car is because I am here at the post office. I've got Nathan in the back seat here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so a little bit before I start working, so we ran over to the post office because I am shipping out some books. As a lot of you know, I am a virtual assistant for my dad, Jim Palmer, and he just came out with his 6th book, which is called Decide, the Ultimate Success Trigger. And he used Interview Connections to get him booked for tons of interviews, talking about the book, talking about the lessons in the book, and just really getting the word out there about the message that he has to share in Decide. We probably booked him for 15 or 20 interviews. He was really just doing the whole circuit, but it was really great. And so,
hi, Ducky.
Are you saying hi to your duck? So one thing that I am doing as his virtual assistant is I am mailing a free copy of the book to hosts that interviewed him. I offered it to them. They didn't ask for it. I mean, of course, we sent them a PDF copy when we booked the interview, but I am going to send them a free hard copy. Nathan's telling me to stop talking. I don't know how he feels about this message, but I'm going to just keep going quickly. Hopefully it doesn't distract you too much. So again, I'm going to send the podcast host a free copy of the book as a thank you for having him on the show. And that is my tip for you. You should absolutely be doing that if you are an author. Not only should you definitely be sending a PDF copy in an email to the host when you either pitch yourself or when you book the interview, but you should also be sending yourself or have your virtual assistant send a free hard copy of the book to the host after the interview or before the interview. Leaves a really great impression. And lastly, this is something that I saw. Tim Page posted this on Facebook, and I'm not sure if he knew how memorable this status update was, but I saw it and I tell all my clients about it. He said, hey, just a note, I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but something to the effect of, if you're going to be a guest on my podcast and you give me a free copy of, your product or your book, I'm way more likely to promote that interview a lot more. If you build a really good relationship with the host before, during, and after the interview, they're going to be promoting that show way more. Definitely focus on building a strong relationship with the host. Thank them for interviewing you by giving them a free copy of the book, and I swear it will really, really do wonders for you in the long run. If you want to learn more about working with us at Interview Connections, go to interviewconnections.com, or interviewconnections.com/guest is where you can learn about how to be one of our guest experts, and we'll get you booked. Check out my podcast at roadstosuccesspodcast.com, and at interviewconnections.com/a la carte, you will find my ebook. It's $4.97, and it's got tons of tips on using the power of guest interviews in your podcast. So definitely check it out. Thank you so much. If you are watching this the week I'm airing it, I am heading off to San Diego for Social Media Marketing World. So if you're going to be there, let me know. Send me a message. I would love to meet you. I am really excited for the warm weather because, as you can tell, it's kind of gray and I'm wearing a winter jacket. So I'm looking forward to some 70 and 80 degree sunny weather. All right. Everyone have a wonderful, productive week. Do lots of interviews, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.